Welcome back to another video of the endless saga of the Rusty Red Wrecker, where when the filming stops, neither does the rust. That's a little tip to Brian at Paint Society. I watch that dude. He's really cool. I like a lot of his stuff. I like all of his stuff, really. Anyway, here's what we got. Braces in the cab. Cuts made, holes drilled. I got my locator feet in here so I don't drop my floor pan in too far. We got the windshield taken out. We found some more rust under the visor there, and there. So hopefully that should be the end of the finding of rust in this thing. I've got it tore about as far apart as it's going to go. But anyway, that's where we're at. Next thing we're going to do is wheel the A-frame over and try to pick it off. There we go. There's the old nasty floor pan. There's the cab. I guess we had still a couple spot welds behind that brake booster bracket that I didn't get. Didn't realize they were there, didn't see, whatever you want to call it. But we can get to them now. We can address it now. You can still see where I just took them Sawzall and buzzed that whole section out from there to there. You can see right there where she's still pinched up good. All right, now I can get to fixing that stuff on the back, then fixing the stuff down the sides, and we'll be ready to set the other pan in. All right, it's probably going to be enough destruction for one day. We'll come back at it again tomorrow. All right, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Alright, we're going to work on the back of the cab here, get all this highs and lows and everything flat so we can come in here, put all of our patches in and get the back of this nice and straight and ready for the two cab corners. So, cool thing is this bottom line is not rusted out and it's nice and flat, it's not beat up. So, like I said, it's important to get all this flattened out, so that's what we're going to work on now. not bad. It's far from smooth, but it's not bad. A whole lot better than what it was. I'm really riding the struggle bus right here back on this part. This way, some of it's like this stuff here. The way it's rotted out, it's next to impossible to get it to really level out. That's why I moved down. And I kind of had a thought when I was coming through with the seam splitter back here. And I've created myself a ton of work, because all these high spots through here are from that seam splitter. When I was coming out through there, popping them seams out after I drilled them, or popping them welds after I drilled them. So I am really riding the struggle bus, fighting to get them things leveled off and get the whole thing to lay back flat. But anyway, I'm gonna plug my phone in for a while, and I'll see y'all later after I get some charge in it. We're working on starting on the back, putting these pieces in. Actually, I've already got one of them in right here. It turned out pretty good, really. Piece I cut out was right here. You see the big old rust hole in it. Right here's where it was. Right there's where it is now. We're gonna work on this one here. Having to do everything with electric tools now. The air compressor, the pressure switch has went out, so it does not kick back on. So for this remainder of this little fun jaunt today, tomorrow we'll be running without. It's not a big deal. We can still manage. So, but here we go. We're going to work on getting this one put in next. Back at it another day. We've got the shop moved around, obviously. We've got the truck laying on its back on the ground. We are going to work on getting this piece off of here, getting the kick panels off of both sides. Hopefully this can go smoother than the weekend did. The weekend was plagued with problems between the compressor and just other things come up that I had to get taken care of. I didn't really get squat for time to work on it this weekend. So hopefully throughout the week here we can get it ready enough and get the floor pan in it this coming up weekend. So anyway, here we go. So for tonight we got the kick panels off. We got that piece under there off. That sucked. There was, right there was a weld in the corner. And right there was a weld in the corner that you couldn't see, couldn't get to. So that was a fight. We got this side over here. That one was such a bear to get off. It was unreal. So we just got a little bit of straightening, a little bit of hole fixing. It's not a big deal. So we get that, and if that rust stuff shows that it's good enough, then we're gonna spray like crazy all up in there, especially up in here on this side and in here on this side before we go putting the kick panels on. Seeing this lovely little thing, somebody has done repair work on this truck before, and I'm gonna grind out all of that putty there and on the bottom side of here to find out what exactly they did. So anyway, that's where we're at. One of the next things we got to do is we got to cut this out and get rid of all this nasty rusted stuff. You can see it's pretty bad, but we got the piece to put back in it. So there we go. Fun times. That's where we're at. That's enough for today. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate everybody